Hey there guys, what's up? It's JP here and I'm finally back with another Hearthstone Daily video. And I do apologize for being away for quite a while. I've been really sick. In fact, I'm still not 100%, but at least I got my voice back. So we're gonna do the daily quest, which I have two here. One is yesterday's one, which I wasn't able to finish, but I'm almost done with that. And the other one has been 5 games with Paladin or Warrior. So let's jump right into this here. And let's do Paladin. We do a couple of Paladin and a couple of Warrior games, just so that I can mix it up a little. So we'll probably win like 2 games as Paladin and 3 as Warrior. This Paladin deck is a bit of an experimental Paladin deck, so I'm not entirely sure how it plays out. And I'm just, I think I just... Right, that's really odd, but yeah. I needed to do that so that I can adjust. I actually meant to hit the options button here because the sound was just like killing me here. So yeah, here we go. Let me see if we can adjust this elsewhere. Alright, so hopefully this is a little better. Maybe turn it up a bit here. And I'm trying to get the card backs, but you know, for some reason it just doesn't let me. Not sure if it only happens this season or from this season on or something like that.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
I
Okay.
will fight with honor.
So yeah, I think I'll keep the Mountain Giant. As you can tell, this is a Giant's deck, but it's not quite Kayuki's deck. It's my modified version here. Now I'm hoping this is not Aggro Warrior,
Well met.
because this deck does not do well against Aggro Warrior.
Made to fit.
Greeting.
Okay, so it's Control Warrior, so that should be fine for me. I know I don't want to give him armor, so I'm not gonna play a dude. And we can turn 4 Mountain Giant, I think.
Let the pain speak to me.
Or we could turn 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we'll go for the Mountain Giant next turn.
My blade be thirsty.
So for a Control Warrior, that's a really good opening hand he has. So we'll start off with this. And then we'll see how he deals with it here. I mean, it's expected that he has some form of removal in his hand. So just let him use it on this. Next turn I'll probably
Armor
Twilight Drake.
Made to fit.
Here comes the Whirlwind, execute.
Back to work.
And then this one will proc as well. So yeah, huge damage coming in this turn. So we gotta keep it well played here. Wow, this thing is gonna get huge here. It looks like he's just going straight for me, so that's not too bad of a move. So let's see how we're gonna do this here. I think we do this.
Follow the rule.
And probably want to get rid of that before it gets too much value out. And then we're gonna do this.
Shields up.
So I was hoping to play the Twilight Drake, but because of that opening hand, you know, that's a really good opening hand. So I'm guessing he'll start trading here. If not, it might. Well, it makes no sense to brawl here because it doesn't give him any real value. So there he goes. He's gonna draw another card here. Get a ton of armor. My goodness, that's a lot of armor. So technically, he could trade everything to get rid of my board. Yeah, he can afford to just swing in like that as well. It's entirely up to him how he does this. This is the shield slam.
Back to work.
Wow, he's got like the dream opening hand. And looks like I'm pretty much dead here. Probably dead. Let's try it anyways.
I got this. Shields up.
So this is all I got. He should have enough to kill me off here. So pretty rough start from me. There's no way to come back from this, I think. Wow, he's got really good opening hand for a control warrior. But yeah, he gotta trade away, you know. He can afford to do it. He's not even taking any damage, so pretty good for him. I can trade the Twilight Drake. Huh, okay. Yeah, that's fine, yeah. So let's do it like this. Three damage. It might be safer to play this, but I'm just gonna play risky here. Just a little bit more. And I'm gonna point out this.
My shield for Argus.
Of course, this does leave me very open to brawl, which is a possibility.
Take heart.
Okay, that's the current here,
Earth Mother.
which is a pretty good card for him to play right now. So let's do the free giants.
I have no time for games.
Well, not free, but
Reporting for duty.
the Sylvanas here. We just ignore that. I don't want to leave this vulnerable to the current resurrection. Looks like my buddy TKJ just opened Harrison Jones, which is a pretty awesome card. That's the Gorehowl here. That's the Inner Reach.
Well played.
So let's see how we can do this here. I think we don't have any choice here. We have to do this.
Let me justice.
So here's 6 damage here. I have to clear out the current. I don't want to do it the Sylvanas. Well, I think I have to here.
Survive.
Unless we equality. No, that was a misplay on my part, so I think we're pretty much dead here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah,
Well played. The victory.
we're pretty much dead, so
Well played.
he had like the dream hand anyways, so I can't complain about that. So pretty well done from him. So let's move on here. So game 1 is the loss. I think this is one of my Very few losses I've had on the dailies episode. Especially since this is unranked, but I wouldn't call this an experimental deck. It's more of a outdated deck that I'm playing around with.
I will fight with honor.
So against, I don't want any of these. The Acolyte is fine, I think. It's not ideal, but Twilight Drake might have some use. I'm not sure if he runs Silence.
You shall not pass.
Oh, that's a curious choice here. Shoe Bearer. So this could be like some kind of weird priest rushdown deck. Looks like he has no follow-up to that, so let's just do the pass. Then 3. I imagine he would have something. That's the Harvest Golem. Good old Harvest Golem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could turn 4 Drake or turn 3 Drake. Let's just do the turn 4 Drake here.
Reporting for battle.
I think I can afford to take a bit of damage, but we'll see how it plays out here. I would imagine he'll want to heal that up, but I could be wrong. If he heals that up, he needs a 2-drop. So that's the only reason why I actually bothered playing the dudes. Just so that at least I can chip away a little bit here. Cut back on what he can play. Looks like he's gonna start trading instead of going for face. Which is not a bad choice, it's just he doesn't really know what's going on here.
To battle.
And I think I'm going to do the faceless on this on the next turn. Just so I can put on more pressure. There's no real way for him to remove 4 damage creatures. Unless he has the silence. But the silence will make his Shoe Bearer pretty much useless. And the Harvest Golem's almost dead. So we'll see what he does. Okay. That's fine. So the question is, do I want to play the Acolyte and the dude? Or I might True Silver here, just to get rid of that. Depends on whether he swings for me or not. Oh wait, he already swung in the other guy, so... Do I want a faceless? You know what? I think we'll put more pressure, like playing more cards here.
Speak to me.
Then we attack that. Even if he heals it for 2, he will still die to the Azure Drake, Twilight Drake. So I think that was the right move, but I'm not entirely sure. Unless he really buffs this up. Oh my goodness, that's annoying. That's the Inner Fire here. Very nicely done on his part, I think. So this is gonna be a really tough turn. Okay, no, it just became a lot easier.
Follow the rules.
Follow the rules, yes. And I think we want to get rid of that while we have a chance. So we're gonna do, or we could buff this up as well.
My shield for Argus.
That could have been a mistake, but we'll see how it goes here. Like, I never really know what the best play is. I just play to what makes sense to me. I'm pretty sure most people have a different view on this game as compared to me. So yeah, that's a pretty nice play right there. Heals up his guys as well. Though he still has to go through the taunts, which he could if he does it this way. So this one goes this way, that one goes the other way. So I'm getting the better trades here. The Acolyte has gotten a lot of value. Oh, well, I'm really surprised at that. Oh, I think that was a misplay on his part. And that was definitely a misplay on his part. So I'm guessing I'm just going to choose silver, something else. 7, maybe another Acolyte. I don't think Consecration is quite worth here, so...
For justice!
Into the breach! Last warning! Let the pain speak to me.
So
For
you want to
justice.
do it this way. And the other way I think less damage, but
Into the breach! Last warning! Into the breach!
this way takes less damage on my minions. I get to force more removal out of him to get rid of him, which is I think better. I may have done less damage to him, but overall I think that was the better play. I do have the Pyromancer quality combo. The Ysera's a really nice draw right there. So yeah, he used 2 cards to get rid of the Acolyte, which is not worth. And it looks like I hit the checkpoint once again here. Guess we play the...
Reporting for duty.
Dude. I'm trying to hold back more cards just in case he has some kind of board clear ability.
Get behind me.
I actually think I can afford to swing in with the True Silver here. And that was another mistake for my opponent, so
For justice!
I'm going to take full advantage of that. I don't want to heal up quite yet. I think the Ysera's a nice drop.
I dream.
I am sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he realized that was a mistake. So I pretty much got this game in the bag here. There's no real way to answer this many big threats, especially with 3 cards here. That's not really gonna help him too much. I trade with one of the totems maybe. 4, 8, 9, 4, 8, 12, 13. Do 13 damage this turn.
You have better.
Well played.
Alright, so that's the first game down. Hooray to me. I've been trying to make Control Paladin work here, and I don't like the thought of just ripping off someone else's deck. Though this is extremely similar to the Kayuki Giants deck. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's similar to that, but it's not exactly the same. There's less heal capability and a bit more offensive
I
capabilities.
will fight with honor.
So less healing and more offense. It's really hard to tell what I want in my opening hand against a hunter. Like this deck plain outright loses to a rush down. So this is probably gonna be a really bad matchup for me.
I feel icky.
Greetings, traveler.
Okay, so I think we want to get some court presence here.
Shields up!
So surviving is obviously more important than you know, getting off the big creatures. So that's good for me. He couldn't get another minion now. And that's the Hunter's Mark, which is a nice drop on his part. And the Pyromancer is really nice as well.
Reporting for duty.
I got this.
Yeah, I think we'll trade. That's the problem with Hunter decks, as you can see, like on turn 2 I've already taken 6 damage.
I feel icky.
So he has no way to like protect the Leopardome here, which is good for me.
The
So let's do
battle.
it like that. I have the very nice board here combo
Reporting
here.
for duty.
And next turn I can play a really big Twilight Drake. Or big enough Twilight Drake. So I'm gonna proc that secret first.
The battle.
That should be... Okay, Freezing Trap, that's an interesting one. So let's play the Twilight Drake. It looks like I've disconnected or something. So this is one of the problems with that. If I disconnected, is that a thing?
Let me think.
Yeah, it looks like I'm disconnected here and trying to reconnect. So let's hope I can reconnect. If not, we'll just have to restart this game here. Let me just see if I can get my internet running here. It looks like I'm okay, so I'm not entirely sure what that was about.
Must move quickly.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So this is a really nice minion for me. Looks like my phone is ringing here. I'm guessing that's the freezing trap here, so I'm not gonna attack here.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Because next turn I could just play it, so it makes no difference, I guess.
Job's done.
Yeah, so that's actually really good for me because I can just pop it down and be bigger than it was before. At least I think it will be. Looks like he's having a bit... I mean, he's already cut me down to less than half my life here, so he's in pretty good shape. That's the enemy. There's the Timberwolf. I might actually consecrate here. Yeah, I'm gonna consecrate. And then I can play one Pyromancer.
The battle. The battle.
I have to True Silver next turn and just swing for his face to heal up, which is kind of a pain to do, but it's at this point it's a necessity since I didn't draw into any taunts. The Lee up is actually a real pain to deal with right now. Though the Lay of Hands could be a really big savior here. Leroy shot would kill me, so I have no choice but to trade. So we're True Silver here and play... No, let's not play... You know what, let's play the Acolyte.
For justice. The battle.
So Leroy, shoot, and Arcane Shot would kill me. The Lay of Hands would save me, but it's a temporary solution here. And it looks like this is a... Okay, so this indicates it's going to be an explosive trap. It quite frankly makes sense here. It doesn't make sense if it was anything else.
Bring the pain.
Oh, misdirection. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's not the worst case I can think of. So actually, I might just
For justice!
swing in, and then I would play the Twilight Drake now. No, we're gonna play the Giant. And they do.
Reporting for duty.
I still haven't drawn into my taunts, taunt givers, which is kind of a pain here, but at this point it's a small issue, like the Unleash the Hounds isn't too threatening. Though the Leroy would be. And I might have lethal here actually. 8 or 7 and 8. Looks like I'm a little short of lethal.
Let me think.
I'm not entirely sure it's worth it to take the risk here. So you know what, I'm just gonna lay on hands here and wipe out everything I can. Ah, that Molten Giant, damn it.
Well fought.
And it's like 3 blocks.
Hunt you down. Justice demands retribution.
So yeah, somehow I managed to beat him. Pretty close game though. It did come down to some pretty good decision making, I think, on my part, and a bit of RNG that he didn't draw the Leroy. So let's see here. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, so it'll probably just disconnect me and then I have to relog back in. Yeah, that's normal here. So let's take a good look at Yura for a bit. Oh, no, looks like it just goes blank here on my screen, so it should be coming up now. There we go. Alright, so that's 2 games with Paladin. I'll show you the deck at the end of the video.
Look who it is!
And I think I've hit my first in 3 games. Oh, looks like I haven't even reached the other quest yet, so I have no idea why I clicked that actually. Let's go back and play the Control Warrior. Now it's called a JP Control Warrior because it has a few cards that some people don't run. I personally run them, but I can't say it's purely my creation. Again, I'll show you the deck at the end of the video if you guys are interested. I do believe this deck can go up pretty high up the ladder, but I only play like Mage of the Ladder, which is why I'm only rank 18. That and I haven't played in a while.
Garrosh versus Malfurion!
I must protect the wild.
Victory or death!
So that's a pretty nice opening hand here, so I'm just gonna hold on to this. The Whirlwind's a bit useless against a Druid, but you know, if I draw into like an Execute or an Acolyte, it might have some value. So let's pass up the turn here. I've seen some really wacky Druid decks pop out recently, like an aggro, a Warlock, which is pretty interesting, yes. Okay, looks like we're going up against the Giants, and the only reason you would coin that out is if you have the Silence in your hand, so you could innovate out the Druid, Keeper of the Grove.
Shields up!
Or you could just do that, I mean, whatever works, I guess. So we have nothing in our hands here to answer to this, so we're just gonna armor up. Draw a card out of that. That's a nice card. That's fine as well. We're gonna do
Let
this.
the pain speak to me.
I think we're gonna whirlwind here. Okay, so the execute's a really nice draw here. I don't like the thought that I would have to execute the
My
Keeper of the
shield for
Grove,
Argon.
but looks like I'm gonna have to here. Comes to trading. Alright, so I can't exactly clear out the board, but I can at the very least get rid of some stuff by the looks of it. So I can get rid of this 3 incoming damage here, which is kind of nice. I'm not entirely sure I want to do it though. Okay, you know what? This one we're gonna do. We're gonna slam that. We're gonna execute this. Gonna whirlwind here. We're gonna play this. That's the best I could do. So next turn I'll probably just current here. Like, it makes no other sense to play any other card. If he doesn't trade
I must
that,
safeguard the land.
he probably has another one in his hand if he's gonna play it like that.
The Earth Mother is near.
If not, that was just a huge misplay on his part. So let's see. Let's chew in Yeti. Looks like he's just gonna go straight for me, which is a wise thing to do. Now the upside is the current actually trades with everything here, while Sylvanas is a nice draw as well.
I have no time for games.
For honor.
So we're gonna start trading. That's fine. He does have a huge card advantage, it's 7 to 5, but both of these kind of counts for 2 here. I think he shouldn't have done that, but we'll see if we can get more value out of this. I feel like I want to Gromish here. No, I don't. Do I? No, I don't. Fiery War Axe. It's a pretty nice draw, I think. I can't trade with anything now, so we could take his Chewin Yeti at the very least.
For honor.
And I think that's not the worst play.
Let none survive.
In most cases, the Ancient of Law is the biggest card you can get to use. So that's probably alright. So I've reduced the card advantage a little bit. It's now down to 1 card. And that's actually a prime target for the Gromish to go and swing in here. I'm okay with that. Doesn't really kill it.
I, the Earth Mother, are upon us.
Okay, it's a 5-drop here. So he's getting the card advantage back again, but it's a very temporary advantage. I think I just Gromish here. Yeah.
Taste my blade.
Eight to my 7-ish cards. That's fine. Onyxia is a really curious card to play right now. So I think I'm just gonna armor up, kill off the Onyxia, armor smith,
Made to fit.
and I think we just go for face here. Looks like I'm really popular today for some reason. Oh, I did. Wow, well played.
Well played.
That's actually lethal. Really, really interesting. Looks like it was my mistake here to
I can see.
Oh, he misplayed. Oh my goodness, he misplayed. He had lethal here, but he had to go and do the swipe instead. So, oh well, interesting. Actually, I think he did attack with all his minions, did he? I'm not really sure, but either way, that's what gave. Like I said, that's what you get for being a little stuck up here. Like, if you have lethal, just go for it. So that was really lucky on my part here. Wow, it did not dawn on me that he could have double Savage Raw. I haven't seen decks that run 2 Savage Raws, but I guess it makes sense with the Onyxia in there. So I guess next time I know, right?
Garrosh versus
Alright, so now
Anduin.
we're up against Snake.
The light shall bring victory.
The Throbbing is a pretty nice card to draw here, but like that Shoe Slam is never going to be played. Like none of my cards will actually survive, I think. I think I only have to win one more game here after this. Let's see here. Come on.
Greetings.
Nothing? That's fine, I'll do nothing as well. Okay, the plants here. I want to get the watermelons out. Oh, come on, radish, I don't want no radish. I think the Acolyte.
Pain, speak to me.
Freaking priest, man. So gonna swing for me, that's the correct thing to do. Throbbing here.
The blade be thirsty.
Swing for him. Looks like we disconnected again. Not entirely sure what's up with these disconnects today. That is so weird. So here we are reconnecting once again. And looks like this time there's something wrong with my internet here because I can't even start up my Explorers. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, looks like I'm good to go now. Come on. Actually, this is a bit more greedy play here, but I could armor slam and swing. But yeah, I think this is a better play. And looks like I'll be right back here. Hello.
it.
Morning lah, Alright, looks like work just will not leave me alone here. So let's see how we can do this. We'll start off like this, I think.
Back to work.
That's not ideal. Armor up.
Bring the pain.
I think we have to execute this.
Bring the pain.
No, I want more cards, so I'm just gonna play really greedy here.
I must choose.
Now do I slam this or execute it? Or do I whirlwind here? I think I just end my turn. We hold on to these cards. Next time I can just current. So let's see what he does here. It really does depend.
I wonder.
The problem with fighting priests is that most of the time they're gonna have the card advantage, but it's not in this case, so I'm pretty lucky on that part. Having said that, I'm really unlucky in the sense that I don't really have any answers here. It's a lot of removal
I wonder.
and whirlwind. Then the current and rag. Rag is probably a dead card. It might get one card of 8 damage off, but that's about it. So playing that is actually really curious. It looks like he's gonna trade in here like that. So yeah, the current has to come out here.
The Earth Mother is near.
The dream is that he just floods the
Geralt,
board.
you are not fit to rule the Horde.
Oh, that's really bad actually. I really like the Sylvanas here, so
I have
I'm
no
gonna play the
time for
Sylvanas.
games.
Man, that's gonna
For honor.
swing in there. Golden Karen, man, really cool.
I wonder.
So as you can see, he's struggling to decide what to do now. This Sylvanas is a really big play for this stage of the game, as it usually is. You know, it's Sylvanas after all. Trade that way, swing and kill this Karen now. Oh, that's really curious, yeah. But it's not a terrible play, I guess.
The
But
eyes of the Earth Mother
Let
are
me
upon
change
us.
your mind.
ah, okay, I see what he was doing. So what do I want to do now? The Baron Gaiden will be pretty strong if I do say so myself. Rag as well would be really strong. So I have plenty of really strong moves here. I just can't decide on which one's better. 2-3 armor. You know, I think we just... I think we YOLO Rag it here. May not be the best move, but at the very least it's gonna, yeah, 8 damage. I would have preferred if it killed one of these so that at least it'd be kind of like a 1-for-1, but I guess in this sense it's a 1-for-1 as well. There's no way he doesn't have like the Shadowwood Death in his hand right now. That would save him from Rag. Mind Control is a possibility, but that's 2 turns away, so I'm definitely gonna get some value out of Rag if that's the case. So I expect him to start trading into this. Makes Rag a lot more powerful. Next time I can just Whirlwind double execute if he doesn't kill my stuff. Which is pretty unlikely, but let's see. Come on.
Not too quickly.
Looks like he doesn't quite bound Holy Fire, I guess. So it's still a 2-for-1 if he's gonna trade in. If not, he has to swing for me. Yep, that's fine. Alright, so here we go.
Armor made to fit.
So we're gonna clear out his board right now. Oh, do I want to be greedy with this? No, I don't. Execute.
No!
Execute. End turn. So now Rag is getting some pretty good value here. I don't want to barricade him, but if I have to, I will. Okay, so it's gonna do 1 damage across. A little bit more armor as well. That's clear out my board, so it's well played on this part. Oh, I'm really scared to do this, so I'm not going to. That was just in case he had the mind control. At the very least, he had to use up all of his mind control ability to kill it.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Oh, looks like he got 1 from his thought still there. Which is kind of cool, I guess. Do I have lethal? No, I don't. I'm gonna claw how this down. Armor is up. Still no mind control out of him, which is kind of curious.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, that Harrison Jones value, man. Looks like I have lethal, so it's pretty well played on his part. Oh, there it goes. Looks like no lethal for me. So I'm just gonna do Baron, robbing him. really buff up my throbbing here. That'll force him to trade at the very least. And it makes more sense to trade the current than it would to trade the throbbing.
I wonder.
Oops. That's the current next. Alright, so I'm pretty much in really bad shape now. Most of my big threats are gone. With the exception of this one, I guess. So, yeah. Looks like we have no choice but to play the Onyxia here. Which kind of sucks, because he does 2 for once the Onyxia. Or he does, yeah, alright, mind controls it. So let's see here. Ugh. Do I want to take the risk and brawl here? So let's just swing in first. Okay, let's brawl. Statistically, I'm more likely to win, but we'll see how it goes. Looks like I won. So, yay me. Armor up and end my turn. That's the good old Harvest Golem.
Do you like to play with
Good old
fire?
Pyromancer. Good old heal. Oh my goodness, this fiery war axe is a bit too late here. So let's see what value I can get out of this slam. Okay. So let's armor up. Gonna do it. Like this. Slam that. So I'm really dead now. If he plays more minions, I'm practically dead. But yeah, pretty well played from his part. Looks like it's a bit pixelated on my screen here, so I'm not sure how the recording looks like. I need to be able to do 2 more damage. The Acolyte is pretty nice here.
Let the pain speak to me.
And I have lethal next turn, unless he can heal up for more than 2, or he gets rid of the Acolyte. That's the Thought Steal. That's the Shadow of Death. That's the heal. So technically I still have lethal here.
Back to work.
So unless you can heal for more than 2, 3, 4, I have lethal. Let's see if I got him or not. It's gonna be really, really close. Holy Fire would save
You
him.
must consider. You have better.
Well played.
Yeah, it looks like RNG for the win here. So yeah, that was kind of a long game, but unavoidable, I guess. And we'll wait for it to disconnect once again, and then reconnect back in. Come on, come on. Oh, this is so annoying. Not entirely sure why it keeps disconnecting, but it just does. So there we go. Time out. We start back to Hearthstone. And I think I've met my requirements.
Busy night, but there's always room for another.
Yeah, so one more game here. There we go. Looks like I've leveled up my warrior to 33, which is pretty nice. My lowest level is the rogue. That's because I haven't been playing much rogue, if you guys have noticed. Like the only real viable rogue deck is the Miracle Rogue, and not a huge fan of the one-turn kill kind of decks. I like the really heavy control, I outsmart my opponent kind of deck.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall
Oh
be
my
mine!
goodness.
Victory or death!
So yeah, that's a pretty good hand actually. So I'm gonna hold on to this. Something tells me it's up against a zoo. Yeah, it looks like he has a one drop here. No? So be it. I would just go straight for the Smith then.
Made to fit.
Like, don't ever be hasty with, don't ever feel afraid to like rush down the Armor Smith against the Zoo deck. Okay, looks like it's not Zoo deck. Looks like it's gonna be Control Warrior. So that's fine.
Strike.
This is the downside about playing against Control Warrior. You don't really know what's in his hand. I'm guessing that Giant will pop up next, so...
The blade be thirsty.
Strike.
It's either Giant or Twilight Drake. So let's see what pops down here. It's a Giant. That's the Soulfire. There goes the Siphon Soul. Oh, the Sylvanas is a pretty nice draw right here. But don't really have anything to counteract this. So I'm pretty much dead here, I think. This matchup does favor the Warlock. Twilight Drake. That's the swing. 2, 3, 4. Looks like there's no way for me to do this, so... I think we're pretty much dead here. With no executes, we have no way to answer this. I mean, there's no point watching me struggle just to somewhat equalize this game. I didn't even have the brawl in my hand, so pretty much dead. And I don't want to make this video too long, you know, watching me struggle against a Warlock. Like against Zoo, this deck is pretty okay, it's not terrible. And I'm not sure if you guys have actually unlocked the what do you call it, the card backs, if that's possible. I believe it's only after this season that you can get the card backs. So time out. Check your internet connection. I beg your pardon. Looks like I'm out. Looks like I disconnected once again here. It's kind of annoying actually. Let's see if I can get back in. It's just to Hearthstone that I'm disconnected for some reason. Let me try. Yeah, there's something wrong with the Hearthstone by the looks of it. Like I keep disconnecting from Hearthstone. My internet browser seems to be running fine. It couldn't connect to Battle.net, so I do apologize for the black screen right now. Let me see if I can exit the Battle.net browser here and go back in. I'm not sure how many of you guys have actually watched like WrestleMania and stuff, but good lord, man. What a shocking WrestleMania. So it looks like I finally got it to run again, which is always nice. One more game to go.
Boys, look who
I
it
think this
is!
video has gone on for quite long enough. This could be one of my longer videos actually now that I think about it. So yeah, this Control Warrior is a bit outdated, in my opinion. Like most Control Warriors now run the BGH. Mine doesn't. But yeah, even with the BGHs, I think it's quite a... Unless you have a really good hand and he has a really bad hand, you're pretty much going to lose every single time.
Garrosh versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
I can type whatever. So against a druid, I think we're pretty okay against a druid. Yeah, that's not too shabby of an opening hand here. So let's say hello.
My greetings.
Looks like he had the same idea as well. Let's start off with the Armor Smith.
Made to fit.
Depending on what he plays next, I might either go Throbbing or the Fiery War Axe. This thing right for me, that's fine. Oh, what? I do not approve of that. I'm not entirely sure what that was for. I'm guessing he's setting up for a kill next turn. So you know what, I'm just gonna play this.
Strike.
Now this Throbbing might throw off his plans just a little bit. Thanos, what do you call that, Wrath, will kill off this. There we go. That doesn't really give him a huge advantage, but
Let the pain
Strike.
speak to me.
so he has a huge card advantage, a 7 to my 6. Well, it's not huge, but it is a card advantage for this early stage. For mana, I don't really have any big cards in my hand, and I'm hitting 5 mana. So that's the Harvest Golem. That's fine, I think. We're just gonna do it like
Speak
this.
to me. Bring
Strike.
Cards out of the Acolytes here, 7. So I've evened things up a little. Technically I have a card advantage because the X does count as a card. We might see the Harrison Jones play. Definitely a possibility. Let's see here.
I wonder.
It's the big swipe. Get 2 cards out of that. And a bunch of armor. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can afford to do this. Not exactly what I want to see, but I guess that's fine. So at 11 armor, we can pretty much shield slam anything to death. This looks like it's gonna take it out here. Okay, so at 12 armor, we'll definitely see shield slam anything to death. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness. I do not want to be seeing this kind of cards now. On the upside, I don't have to worry about him playing anything, even if it's a big creature.
Where shall I strike?
See, like on paper, this would be really scary, but it's not. So I'm just gonna play the current here,
Yes, mother.
and then I can just shoe slam this to death. Oh, I don't really want to shoe slam this though. Might have been better to have played Gorehao actually. Like if the Ysera drops, I would have no answer. Well, I wouldn't have a great answer, but you know what? Let's just do it. Then, oh, we can't armor up? Okay, that's fine. Let's end our turn here. Now, Onyxia is going to be a really powerful play next turn. Especially after that here. Though the swipe will be really powerful as well. Like swipe is the best counter to Onyxia. So do I want to play the Onyxia now? I think I do.
For honor.
Yeah, so let's just play the Onyxia.
You dare challenge the daughter?
Yeah, so you dare challenge the daughter of Deathwing? Yes. And with this many minions, I think let's ignore it here. Like I said, this does open it up to the swipe quite well. Though he can't really, he could kill off Onyxia with the swipe and then the swing in. It's definitely a possibility here. I don't think Savage Frost and what do you call it? Force of nature kills me off. Though I could be wrong on the math, I'm not entirely sure. Though he might be going for it. That would put me pretty low, I think.
Geralt, you are not fit to rule the Horde.
So let's see how he's gonna do the rest of his turn here.
Shields up!
Okay, that's good. Oh my goodness, that Baron Gaiden draw. Here comes the value armor smith.
Made to fit.
One, two, three. Okay, that was a huge misplay on my part, I think. I overcommitted this a little bit too much on that. So do I go how here is the question. And no, I don't. I think I fire War Axe.
The eyes of the earth are upon us.
So that's the best I think I could have done. I messed that up just a little bit, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. Like, it's gonna be really hard to kill me now. So it's 7 cards to 7. Current kind of counts like S8, and so does Sylvanas. Brawl is just like really powerful in my hand right now. And I do have lethal, so it's 8, 12, 13, 13 and 7 is definitely lethal. So that's the Wrath. 7 plus 8. Yeah, looks like I have lethal anyways, unless he gets rid of the
Shields
armor
up.
smith. Looks like no lethal for me. That's actually not too bad, I think.
My blade be thirsty.
Strike!
I think this is the best move, but I'm not entirely sure. So that fobbing is really huge here, but he gets straight it off like that. And looks like we have game here. I sincerely doubt he can come back from this. But I could be wrong. I mean, like, that doesn't quite do it here. If he has like an Ancient of War,
Where shall I strike?
so with that, that's fine as well. Looks like we win.
Well played.
Yep, that's the win. Alright, so it's finally nice to be back here. Another video after this round. So it's just nice, 3 wins and we get that. So with 140 gold, I guess we'll end this video off with a little pack opening here. See if you get lucky or not. Alright. Let's see. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. Too bad for me here. Two pandas, that's fine. Alright then, so thank you very much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Like the video, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. JP signing out.